Hello. Oh, it's been a while. You look
like
so
a
lovely.
year.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you look stunning,
Okay,
girl.
baby.
Come on.
Okay. Not your regular host, you know. Welcome.
Wow.
You're looking good.
Oh, thank you. I know, right?
You're a big flirt. I can see that.
Thank you. Yeah. Grandpa with a dimple,
That
but
is
I
it.
can't see the dimple in. Okay,
When
yeah, I
I
think I
come in,
can
you
see.
see the dimple.
Yes,
Okay, so you're welcome.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
Would you buy a sex toy for your partner? Quite interesting, right? And that's going to be our topic for this episode, and I will be delving into it with my special guest. We are right here inside Pokey House, inside Airport Residential Area. My name is Evergreen Asanto, and I am going to be your host as usual. I have with me Grandpa and Quinaba. I'm going to give you the pleasure or the honor to introduce yourself to us, since this is actually a fresh season and a new episode.
I'm an actor, I'm an MC, and also a TV and radio personality.
That's great. It's good to have you. Quinaba.
Well, my name is Queen Naba, and I'm an Ashawo filmmaker. Anything, continuity, PM, writing, AD, anything, I'm inside. And I recently also founded the band Queendom Band. Yeah.
Wow, that's great. I should
Thank you.
join. I hope you
You're welcome,
will
honey.
register me.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's great. That's great. The Kiss and Tell show. Our
Yeah.
topic is: would you buy a sex toy for your partner? What is your experience with sex toy? Have you ever had any experience?
Me and sex toys are like,
5 and 6.
swears.
Okay, I see
The
that.
issue is, I think somewhere in university when I was a bit broke and then I wanted to do something, I was actually selling sex
wow.
toys online. It's not like I would go to China and bring them or something. I was just selling them online, like a third-party salesperson. It was making me good money. And then one day I tried one, and I was like, oh, okay, this is good. So yeah, like I said, me and sex toys are not enemies. So why wouldn't I recommend or buy it for my partner if they need it? I'm not against it.
Grandpa, tell us your experience.
Sex toys are inanimate objects that are used to facilitate sexual pleasures. With the sex toys, we have dildos,
Yep.
we have vibrators, we have even artificial vagina, the new ones. I wish I can test some, Oh my God, how? Okay, we have numerous types of sex toys, even the sex pants. We have the finger, the one that you put on your fingers. But I myself, it depends.
Yeah.
You buying a sex toy for your partner or not depends on that individual. With school of thought, we have cardinalists and we have ordinalists. One school of thought to say yes, you can buy sex toy for your partner. The other school of thought to say no, you can't. Now, let me go to the first school of thought which says you can buy sex toy for your partner. Assuming I've dated a lady who likes sex a lot. With a lot, let me do a lot, because some ladies enjoy sex a lot.
Yeah.
So with this, for instance, if I'm a very busy guy, I'm going here, I'm going there. At least I need to buy sex toy for my partner.
Yeah.
On the other hand, if you are the CEO of Calabansua and you can lick a lady for like 2 hours non-stop for her to reach her orgasm so that her oxytocins and those things will come out, come on. What is she using the sex toys for? Because my tongue can touch my nose. So where from the sex toy? I don't want a competition.
Really?
Oh,
Yes.
that's interesting.
Yes.
So, with this, do you think, or would you consider your partner cheating on you with a human being, or using a sex toy to satisfy her?
Very good. With the sex toy, we have sex toy and we have sex toy.
Okay.
Some sex toys, when you see it, you can faint.
Which ones are those?
Some of the vibrators, Charlie.
Okay.
Some are very big. We went to Kumasi last time for a program, and I called a certain lady friend. She had sex toy more than a Fira Swami. I'm telling you the gospel fact.
People have
she showed
options.
all to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. We have the nipple, the nipple clamp whereby you can put it on your nipple. Then I've told, what I was saying is that some sex toys you can buy it for your partner. When you guys are having sex, we have one which is like a pen. Someone used one to dash me, although I'm about to experience. But you know, assuming you guys are making love.
Yeah.
Yes, some ladies, their sensitive parts are on their clit, their nipple, their ears, and beside their toe. If you're a guy and you don't like licking, you can buy that sex toy, put it on the clit. Whilst you are kissing her, you can be playing with her nipples. So you see that what her hormones originating at will be like killer. So with this, Charlie, at least I always tell ladies, I always tell guys too, when you are making love with your partner, please try your possible best to at least let her get her orgasm 2 or 3 times before you even penetrate. When you do that, you are kin. But we guys of today, sometimes we don't. And 2, if you eat good food, the woman will respect you in bed.
Facts.
Wow.
I agree.
Yes.
So who enjoys sex toys more, males or females?
I feel like it's females.
Yes, female.
Yeah, it's females based on the. I mean, if you look at the types of sex toys, I think they make it. Their market, their target market is purposely female.
Yes.
It's just recently that they started making sex toys for males as well. And I feel like now that it's out there, that most men have like found their G spots in their backyard. Now most of them have become, interested in pegging and etc. You know, nowadays women are licking, the backside of men, and they are now tapping into their orgasms very, very well.
Too sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet.
Yeah,
So imagine, Grandpa,
I've
relax.
experienced some before. It's too
It's
sweet.
amazing.
Yes.
It's amazing. Any man that you do that to, they become like a child in your hands.
So men experience orgasm.
Yeah,
Told you.
yeah,
Come on.
extremely.
Yes.
I mean, this has also been a debate recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do men also experience
Yes,
orgasm?
if you find the right spot, like I'm saying, now they've discovered that it's from the backyard. So if as a woman you're very, very trained, or you have trained yourself in a way that you can pleasure a man through his backyard, can I mention the word? Through his anus, then, I mean, you can develop actually using the sex toys on him. But it's patience. You have to read the man's body. You have to take your time with him. You have to know him. Read the way he's breathing. Is he into it? Is he asking for it? You can start with the tongue, the finger, and then a little push with a little size
We
dildo.
need to hold
And then he'll be used to it. It's amazing.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Wow, that's interesting. So now let's look at the elements that sex toys bring to sex. What are some of the elements that you think sex toys bring or add to our sex lives?
Obviously, exponent 100 of the pleasure that you're supposed to have.
Yes.
It's an addition to it. It doesn't take from it. It only adds up. But it can take from it if you don't know what you're doing. It can be a problem if you don't know what you're doing. It can actually kill somebody's drive if you don't know what you're doing. So, like I'm saying, you have to start with exploring yourself as a person. Know yourself, know your body, know what gives you pleasure before you think about doing it to another person.
Okay, Grandpa.
And also with sex toy, it's if you are somebody who like using sex toy, it helps to release stress. Because some ladies, especially when you go to some banks and stuff, you see a woman, you see her face like she has not even eaten for 2 days.
Grandpa,
All because
it's actually true. Kakrana nebuefu.
Yes.
Most of the market women and the women
at the
that are
banks.
always fighting,
Yes.
women who are always angry, if you look at them very well, you realize that this person has not had an orgasm.
Lack of feelings.
Yes.
So
If you have an orgasm right now,
you release.
just be smiling.
And also,
So, yeah.
sex toys help you to know your G spot, as she said. Assuming some ladies are small, others are big.
Yep.
So assuming I'm a lady and I'm small, when I use a big thing, I'll not know, but it will help me know where my feelings are.
Yep.
And also, sex toys also make women to be faithful to their partners. This is the hidden secret, because some guys are jealous. Nowadays, look at what is happening in this modern world. People are killing women to and fro, all cursing them, all because of cheating.
Yeah.
But some guys have agreed that could do then let me buy sex toys. Listen, my initial statement with the sex toys, it depends.
Yeah.
You can buy even the finger sex toy, whereby when you are making love with the woman, you can just put it on her clit. I'm a sex freak. I know what I'm saying. Charlie, when you make love with a woman and she gets her orgasm, continuous orgasm, even while when you are done with her, you see that she'll begin to she'll begin to squirt. If you are a real man, you let a woman to squirt. But some guys don't let a woman to how do you call it, to squirt.
And you think that makes them not real?
Who said no? It depends. It depends. Like Asantua, you are cute in Ketwade. She's also thick with blessings, forward blessings. So it depends. Some of our dick a bit whack. Some are long, some are short, some are like dawa, some are like fish. But it depends on how you drive it. Remember, I always say this. Because of the food that we are eating, that is why most guys are not good in bed. I know what I'm saying, and I always say this thing. When's the last time somebody even ate a top? They don't eat such food, but good food helps, like plantain. It helps with the is it iron also?
Yeah,
That is it
plantain
makes
has
your
iron.
thing strong. But we, the guys of today, we don't eat good food. Hence, our women will always cheat on us. And also, some ladies, assuming as to have seen you, you were dating like numerous guys, and you've met me. I'm not a sex freak. Obviously, when you're having sex with me, and I'm not a bad person, you can never enjoy. So hence, Asantua will hide. If I'm not around, she'll be using the song. Do. But that sound too. Anytime that I hear it, it sounds good.
Which one, the vibration?
Yes, when you're
The sound, the
of
moaning?
the woman, I like it. So you, a guy, I would advise you, it is your responsibility to let a woman to be wet, not the sex toy. So if you don't want to buy sex toy for the woman, hence, then you need to perform such responsibilities.
Let me give an addition when you
Yes.
mentioned the food thing. It's not just about eating well. Most men are taking too much medicine
Yes.
to perform in bed. And that is what is ruining them.
Yes.
At 30 years, they are off.
Good.
Because they've taken too much enhancement medication. So they need to watch that alongside with their diet as well.
And also,
Yeah.
I'm giving the ladies free one free apple. If you're having sex with a man and the man releases, check his strength. After release, you see that if it's strong, it'll still be like this. After 5-10 minutes, you see that, wow, this guy is good. But immediately he releases. So this is one secret, the ladies. If you want to know how strong grandpa is, Asantua, yes. If you want to know how strong grandpa is, when you are with me, when I come, tell it, killer. Like a stadium
Grandpa, we
killer.
need to check that because I doubt I've seen any man that would come and still, once in a while, but not as long as 5 minutes.
Yes.
So can you stand at 5 minutes after you come?
I know what I'm saying. I'm a man, and
I think we
will
need to
normally
check it.
communicate. Asantua, I can try one day.
Okay, so maybe I would.
I'm
consider
ready.
it
Even
somewhere.
if it's now, I'm ready.
Oh, that's
okay.
interesting. On that note, let's assume that you are not a sex toy person and
Yes,
then
I'm
your
not
partner. Okay. But you said or you mentioned that someone gifted you a particular
yes,
sex
before
toy that
that man, yes.
you are actually eager to experience.
I want to, yeah.
And you claim you are not a sex toy person. So what is triggering?
Remember, it's not a vibrator, We have the finger, the one that I can put it on my finger. So whilst I'm making love with the lady, I'll just
I
put
think
it
I
on
know
her
what
clit.
you're saying. Do you know that if you put 2 fingers in a
Yes.
kiss condom and you use it to, oh my God, it's delicious. Everybody should try it at some. That's like a secret that everybody should try. So you can use it on your woman. It's also another way of toy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the question again.
So the question was,
Yes,
let's assume you are not a sex toy
Yes.
person and your partner hasn't also experienced a sex toy before. But I mean, we are in a world where
Yes.
people want to explore, people want to experience things. And Quinaba tells me, Asantua, sex toys are nice. My boyfriend tried it and I love it.
Yeah.
And I come and I'm like, Grandpa, please, I want to try it because my friend says it's nice. Since you are also not interested in sex toys and you love this woman, what
Yeah.
are you going to do?
It depends. Love conquers everything. If I love you, remember, love, for instance, is 2 unlike things coming together. One is negative, one is positive. But when both joins together, that is where the love comes in. So if my partner wants it, come on. If I love her, I need. But initially, I'll tell her, baby, no, I don't think that sex toy is good. But if she's insisting, because sometimes what if she has used it before and she has been honest to you that, baby, let's use it. I will. But I'll try to use a different sex toy, unlike the vibrator. With the vibrator there, Charlie, how big it is to make the thing big. There are numerous sex toys. We have the nipple one, we have the one that you can put it on her clit. We even have anus orgasm. I saw one, it was so amazing. You put it in the woman's vein, then you anywhere that she goes, you just plug it. So you can use it as a game. My lady, this is what we normally do with my fiancé when we are dating. We play this like Ludo. So the one who will be last, the person will say, okay, if you are last, this is what I'll do. Maybe suck my dick, do this, do that. So if I'm having this sex toy, like what you're saying, I'll just put it in her pussy. Then after 5 minutes, I'll just press it. 5 minutes. Baby, if you moan, it's disqualified. Those things enhance relationship. Those things enhance relationship. Yes, I can, maybe if I'm last, she can also put it on my nipple, then also she'll plug it. Baby, please don't moan. You know, those things fine-tune relationship. It's not always all about sex, but sometimes some activities to enable your relationship work. And sex toys are some of the activities.
Yeah.
Doing foreplay with the woman, having sex toy on her clit. We have the clit, we have the anus. Do you know we have anus orgasm? So let's imagine she's experiencing both front and back with the nipple, with kissing. She has seen God. Oh my God.
It depends on the lady there.
Yes.
Your take.
My take on. Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Would you buy a sex toy for your partner if you are not a sex toy person and your partner is equally not? But I mean, due to exploitation and all of that, I mean, you
Well,
would want to
obviously, I
try?
am a sex toy person, so I don't object to that. But if I weren't, I think I would still want to try because I'm a curious person, especially sexually. I'm adventurous. I like to try new things.
So you would always recommend a sex toy in every relationship?
No, it depends on the couple and how good they know each other. Like I'm saying, you have to explore by yourself. People complain about masturbation being something bad, but in men, I don't know about men, but in women, I think it's a good thing. If you play with yourself, you get to know your body. You know your taste as a woman. Maybe am I salty? Am I fishy? Am I what? You have to get to know yourself as a woman. So if there's a man in the picture or any other thing in the picture, you can tell them what you want. And how best to do this than use sex toys.
But Kwenaba, I want to ask you this question. Since you are a sex toy freak, you know.
Not a freak.
Oh yeah. Okay, since you're a sex toy lover.
Okay.
Using sex toy and a guy licking you, which one is so sweet? Because with a sex toy, for instance, if the reason why I'll never use the lady's own, like the toy, whereby just have sex with the toy. Me, when I'm in between a lady's legs, I love it when she holds my head.
And push you
Push
in.
it into her. I feel like I'm in an egg.
Yeah.
Swimming, receiving blessings, money.
Okay.
All over your beard.
All over, yes. And also with this beer for it is too good. So with the tongue, I love it. I can even, whilst I'm doing it, I can use my tongue to spell your name. Like Abba.
Okay.
You have to hold on with that.
Well.
Are you guys wet?
Hey.
Oh, no.
No, she said let's hold on.
Oh, yeah, because my viewers, some of my viewers are sensitive, so please.
Oh my God, is this how you behave? Okay, I get your question. I feel like I prefer the sex toy.
Wow.
Yeah, I prefer the sex toy to licking.
Has someone licked you for 3 hours before non-stop?
Why? Don't I have a job?
So the sex toy too.
3 hours.
Bruh, I'm looking for orgasm, this is not a job.
Yeah.
I just want orgasm. I don't want a job.
Okay, fine.
So,
Grandpa, you've had sex for 3 hours.
Oh yeah, during lockdown.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a very interesting.
I know what I'm saying.
All right. Now
Heaven knows.
my next question. Do you think one can be satisfied with sex toy only, without sex? Just sex
hello,
toy?
of course, honey. But this is what everybody has to know, okay? There are different types of orgasm in women. Like so many charges, like so many power cables around us that like needs to be charged, okay?
Yeah.
You can have clitoral orgasm, you can have penetration, you can have anal. It depends.
Nipple too.
Yeah, you can have that. Some people can even kiss and come. It depends on who you're with, how you feel in that moment, how you feel about the person, and how the person is handling the body. So, sweethearts, you can have a sex toy orgasm, you can have fingering orgasm, you can have clitoral, you can have penetration, and you can have anal orgasm.
Grandpa.
And also as a woman, sometimes if you don't come often, let me give you one clue. When you guys are when you guys are having sex and the guy is wet, like both of you are wet, let the guy sleep, lie on the guy, put the dick on your clit, like do the missionary, but put his dick on your clit and try to fuck on the clit. It's so amazing.
Yeah.
It's so amazing.
You can even do it through the back. If
Yes.
the dick is, heavy a little bit, you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
lie on, like, as
Yes.
if you're doing back
Yeah.
doggy.
You call
You
it
just put it in between the
Half crotch.
and it's
Yeah, we
really
call it
cool.
half crotch. Yes.
It can even make the man come.
Yeah,
And
it's
you
good.
too. It's,
But
it's
then
cool.
if we are using sex toys now, what do you think will be the use of the penis in a few years?
Like I said, there are several types of orgasm. It's just enough for us to choose from. What do you want? Do you want to be fingered? Do you want to be vibrated on? Do you want to be licked? Do you want to be sucked on? There's this new toy called Rose. Have you heard about Rose?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Rose is amazing. It's not like I'm advertising it. You can go online, look for the reviews everywhere. It's like it's licking and it's sucking on you and it's doing everything to you. Imagine you having a man who understands and can, do this with you. How are you ever going to forget this man? So the men that don't give head, I recommend that you get yourself some rose flower for your girl. It will do all the work for you and then you come in and then do the bouncing. And we're good. Everybody's satisfied, honey. It's just a lot of options to choose from.
So what will be the use of the penis?
Like I'm saying, after you use the rose, you can...
You can still be.
Exactly.
urinate.
So it means sex toy or no sex toy, the penis is still the penis.
Sis, there's nothing that can be compared to the penis. If it's good, strong,
And healthy, just
exactly.
like Grandpa said.
Yeah.
You can't suck on a sex toy and enjoy.
Yeah. It can't mention your name that I'll
Some
increase
of
your
us,
salary.
some of us who love BJs, we know that there's nothing compared to natural dick. Okay, how do you feel as a woman when a man's penis is down, and then you suck the living daylight out of it and make it stand? That's like an achievement. Okay, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful feeling, just like a man, taking his time to play with the body, and then a dry pussy now becomes a wet well. It's an achievement. So yeah, no, nothing can ever be compared to.
Doing a BJ is an achievement.
For me.
I mean, doing it well.
No, it's not like an achievement in the sense of education and stuff, but it's amazing to see that something was down and you brought it up. For me, it fascinates me how something is so soft and small, lying down, and yet you play with it, with your mouth and your tongue, and then it becomes a soldier. I think it's amazing.
Grandpa thinks is amazing. I mean, let's wrap up.
Yeah.
So the question still remains: would you buy a sex toy for your partner?
Hell yeah.
Why?
Because it will obviously bring spice to my relationship. It will make me happy. I'll have a lot of options to choose from in terms of orgasm. So yes, I will buy a sex toy for me and my partner.
Grandpa.
Yes, I will never buy a sex toy for my partner. We give out the good side. Now let's go to the disadvantages, the bad side.
Obviously.
The more you do that thing, we have a spirit called, is it incubus or succubus? That thing, for instance, when you do something for 21 days, you become addicted to it.
Okay.
When you do it for 90 days, it becomes a lifetime. Now, you using this sex toy continuously, do you know the negative implication? Even with the sex toy, do you know if you don't take time, you'll be getting infections.
Yeah.
And also, no matter how it is, sex toy can never replace a human being. Yes, sex toy, whether I like it or not, because fine, you have a vibrator. Is it the same? Oh, baby, come on, are you coming? Oh, are you coming? Oh, yes, kill me. Are you coming? Are you loving it? Assuming someone is using this vibrator, the person is using it. But you, the ladies, when you are coming, look at how you hold us. Look at how you just,
To grab them.
grab us.
Yeah.
Grabbing. I love the grabbing. But can you grab the sex toy? I saw one video, a lady was using the sex toy. It entered into her thing.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Many people have gone to the ER.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some
Because
people
of sex
use
toys?
fruits, plantain and stuff, and it went straight into their wombs.
Yes.
Oh my
So yeah.
It went it did pop like a banana.
But
So
these
please.
days, do people still use fruits when there are sex toys?
Asantua,
Yeah.
with some of the sex toys, some is like my finger. It's very small. When you plug it, it will be shaking. So let's assume the lady has put it on her clit, she's enjoying it, then it enters in. It's dangerous.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
So those are the disadvantages.
Even the ones that we plug.
Yes.
It can electrocute you
Ele-
once in a while. It depends.
Yeah.
So,
because of
but
the
if a man has entered, no matter how strong or softly, so you can never replace nature. So me, I'll never buy sex toy for my wife. If she wants me to go down, I'll go down. But with this, what Queen Abba said, you can use feathers. The man will do fridgement. You can use feather. You can put it in a fridge. You can add either linguine or some oil in it. Just use it to go around the man's anus. You get multiple orgasms.
Yeah.
Once you are doing it, use how do you call it? This oil.
Lube?
Yes, just do that. It's so amazing. So me, I'll never encourage sex toys.
Grandpa.
Okay, I agree with
Grandpa.
you. Cheers, honey. I agree with you.
I'm sure the comment section is on fire by
Yeah.
now. You were about to say
Yeah,
something.
so I agree with what Grandpa is saying. Everything in moderation. Too
Okay.
much of everything is bad.
Okay.
So you as a human being, you need to like up. Even if you are somebody who like overly enjoys sex, you're a freak and etc. I mean, everything in moderation, like you said. If you overdo things, it becomes a lifestyle. So what do you want? Are you actually looking for just pleasure, orgasm, or you are just trying to ruin your life? Okay. And if you are a sex toy person, you should know how to keep it clean
That is
to avoid infections, because the rate at which it will give you infection is even more than.
I'm even
The
told
man,
some
the
ladies
man.
even
You
do
understand?
laboro. Oh, can you?
Oh
do
no,
that? Are
no!
you sure? I'm told.
Crazy man.
Yes.
Borrow somebody's
Sisters,
sex
but
toy.
she knows her sister is using. If she's not around, she'll bang.
Oh no!
How is that even
If I
possible?
catch somebody using my sex toy, I'll be very mad
So
and
how
I'll
many
throw
do
it
you have?
away.
How many do you have?
And don't you
Maybe
think
you
these
need to,
things
like-
are so expensive
Oh, not really.
for their
honey.
use?
No.
People buy cars.
For
so
the
I can't.
for the kind of pleasure you're getting, I think it's worth it.
It's worth it. Okay. So, what's your advice to our viewers?
Like I said, honey, everything in moderation. Just make sure that you're using your brain. Are you trying to catch orgasm or you're trying to ruin your life? Just manage both. You can use it to spice up your relationship, or if your partner is away, you can enjoy yourself and not even bother to, chase other men and not cheat on your partner. But don't overdo it, so that if your man comes, you will still enjoy him. And then you guys can, function with it, play with it, and have fun with it. You don't have to overdo it and become addicted to it.
My advice, guys, please, I beg you, we shouldn't stop blaming women. We should blame ourselves. If you are not the sex toy type, do your responsibility well as a man. 2 minutes things, you can never let a woman reach her orgasm. She always insults you. If you want to feel like a king, advise yourself. But if you are the sex toy type, that is.
Can I say something about
Sure,
the 2 minute
sure.
thing? So actually, I don't think it's giving a woman pleasure or orgasm has time measure. Like Grandpa spoke about the 2 minutes thing. I don't think giving a woman orgasm or pleasure is measurable with time.
No. It's not
You know? You can be with a woman, you know this woman's body so fucking well. She knows your body so fucking well. Both of you can come within a minute
Kunaba.
without even knowing. Because I don't think sex is just about penetration.
Yes.
I feel like sex is intimacy.
Kunaba.
How have you guys been coping the whole of the day?
Yeah.
How have you been treating each other? How have you been speaking and flirting with each other? It's so cool and so good that the moment he pushes you to the wall, Charlie, you are already gone. He hits the... Have you guys had this moment where you're dressed, he's dressed, you guys are going out or to work and stuff, you guys are busy, but you look at him, he looks at you and boom, he pushes you to the wall and oh my God, you're dripping wet. He gives it to you from the back or somewhere, tears your pants, tears your clothes. That becomes the biggest orgasm you've ever had in your life. And how many minutes was that? So sex is not just like bang, bang, bang. It's intimacy. It's built with time. Some people say, oh, my woman has dry pussy. My woman is not becoming wet. She doesn't have orgasm. Bro, how do you treat the fucking woman?
That is it.
How do you speak to her? How do you treat her? A man will come in her life right now and she's going to be like wet like a well for that man. So we need to check it. Like I said, sex is not just about bang, bang, bang. Sex is intimacy. Okay? So yeah.
All
That's
right.
it.
Grandpa, do you have something to say so that we can wrap up?
to add a pinch of salt to what Pinaba said, do you know the 2-minute men too are those who are not romantic?
Can you imagine?
So
You draw a spawn.
I will elaborate on it. Guys, please. If you want to be a man, if you don't want to be worshipped like a man, perform your responsibilities well. Be romantic.
Yeah.
That is it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been an interesting conversation, and this topic is a very delicate one.
Yeah.
And I know that if we should delve into it, I mean, which we did, we still have a lot on our minds that we would want to share with our viewers.
Definitely.
And this comment section for this particular episode is going to be on fire, and I know that. But for you, my viewers out there, just remember that Kiss Condom is for people who are sexually active. If you can't abstain, make sure you get protected by Kiss Condoms. And the Kiss and Tell show is proudly sponsored by Kiss Condoms GH on all social media platforms, and at Kiss Ghana on our YouTube channel. So make sure you tell a friend to tell another friend that Evergreen Asantwa is back on your screens with a fresh season of the Kiss and Tell show. I'm looking lovely as usual, and my beautiful makeup was done by Tina. Her handle is going to be on your screens. And this show took place right here inside Porky House, inside Airport Residential Area. I'm going to see you guys on the next episode.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.